Alright, never filmed up in the rooms at Wynn, so I had to take advantage of this. Probably never do it again. Today started day 7. You just saw the recap video. I actually haven't added up everything, so I know the hours are done. I don't know the exact dollar amount. I think I need to make like $380 today at Bally's. I think I'm gonna play about half of my day, and then I'll have I'll add up all the numbers, and then in the second half I'll know exactly what I need to the dollar. So all right, do know the number. I didn't call an audible really. I was able to check into my room here a lot earlier than I thought. I checked in at like 9:45 a.m. You could pull that off sometimes. Actually in my newsletter, an early issue of my newsletter, I said when it's more likely than other times. Anyway, so I need to win $364. The hours are done. They were done early yesterday at Venetian on day 6. If I haven't said, going to Bally's. Oh, I'll explain now. So I said Friday, for me on Friday, when I played MGM. I don't love MGM that early in the day, went there anyway. I knew Venetian and Bally's were gonna be Sunday, Monday. The reason I wanted Bally's to be Sunday or Monday, if I happen to play like 12 hours today finishes, the day's over, the challenge is over, and then I could do anything I want tomorrow. I'm not, restricted by the challenge rules. So if I play 12 hours today, well, then I would play another 3 at Bally's tomorrow, in addition to some other hours somewhere else. And I would play my 15 and get into the Wednesday evening free roll at Bally's. So that's why Bally's had to be Sunday or Monday. Say for instance, Friday I went to Bally's, played 12 hours. Well, I can't go play 3 more Saturday because that would break the challenge rules. I'm only allowed to play one room. Whatever room I play, only that day. So I can't play it on 2 days. So that's why Bally's was gonna be Sunday or Monday. It's gonna be today, Monday, as soon as I walk out the door. And as long as my friend's trip here went smoothly, no delays or anything, that's why Venetian became Sunday, because he was staying at Wynn, and Venetian's pretty close. So I played Wynn already, Encore, but that's why I played Venetian, so he didn't have to go far to play a session at Venetian. So we played at the same table. So that left MGM and my like 7th tentative room for Friday, Saturday. So just chose, ended up going with South Point Saturday, but that's why MGM, if it wasn't Friday, it was gonna be Saturday. But I made it Friday because I hadn't really decided on what that 7th room was gonna be. So before I had to make that decision, just, all right, MGM needs to be today, and then I gotta decide on something tomorrow. Ended up being South Point, and then Venetian Bally Sunday, Monday. Like it's worked out. So that's all that. I also forgot to give some shout outs in yesterday's V video. We opened the table 34. The first dealer at the table said he watched the videos, so nice to meet you. Later, had another dealer, Alexander, he said he watched the videos, nice to meet you. Pretty sure at one point, seats 2 and 4 were talking about the channel. I was in seat 8, so it was tough to hear, but I think so shout out to those 2 guys. And also at one point, a guy from another table, I think table 37, seat 1, he was drinking Perrier. He came over and said he was a big fan of the channel. So nice to meet everyone in Venetian yesterday, and now I'm actually ready to stop filming the scene and walk out the door, start playing Bally's. Alright, duration doesn't matter, but I will say at the end of the day, down about $50 right now. Haven't been playing for too long. Did have one opportunity to win a big pot. I had a draw against the most wrecked guy at the table. Don't imagine he was folding if it came in, despite how scary, obvious, wet the board might get. Don't think he was folding, so that was an opportunity to win a big pot. Didn't happen. You know what I was thinking though? Too late to do it now. Hours don't matter. All week, even leading up to the challenge, I was thinking, I'm gonna need places with hours. I can't risk going to like Resorts World, Westgate. That's done. I played the hours. So I could have went to Resorts World today, and even if games only went for like 3 hours, maybe there were like way more chances to win a stack in a hand. Maybe way more all-ins. slot machine's making noise. Maybe like way more all-ins in 3 hours at Resorts World than like 8 hours here. Interesting strategy, but it's moot now anyway. So I'm gonna go back in before the slot machine starts making creepier, weirder noises, and give you an update in a few hours. Second update. I'm trying to make this happen. I'm up about 20 right now. Not a great day and time, and especially during this promo, 50 hours between like April 1 and May 23 or something, get you into a free roll, get you into a tournament, and they're giving away seats for World Series of Poker events. The top 10 or 20 or 25 get main event seats, so a lot of people getting their hours in. Might have been a better play to go to Resorts World and take them for all the hours they have, if a no limit table even goes on a Monday, which I'm not sure. But yeah, up 20 and got about 325 more to go. So I did win a pretty good pot against the guy on my right, but mostly small pots. Stealing some small pots, winning some small pots at Showdown. When I lose, it's a small pot. I'm on my second table, so I'm trying. As long as I'm right here though, before I go back in. Shout out to the guy who walked by and said I like your vlog, and shout out to the guy on the table behind me who said, what's up, Nomad? Alright, in the flamingo habitat on the way back to my room. If this is the end of the video, this is it. I didn't meet the challenge. The only thing I missed was the profits, so I just lost $8. Played about 5 hours, 45 minutes. It's a tough room to be up plus 360. Just saw a set versus set. Top set tanked on the river, and they didn't come close to getting all in. The pot got to about 120, and they left about 200 behind. So it's difficult to get to plus 360 just like with non-stop bluff. So I'm gonna go back to my room, do some things, and then head back to Bally's later. That's the plan. Hope I do it. Give me a shot at meeting this challenge, and hopefully the games are a little better later than they are now. So that's what I'm doing, and I guess you'll see me outdoors when it's dark. Alright, I came back to my room, edited the last 2 videos you saw, did some other things. I am going back out to play. Just letting you know, it's unlikely. It's unlikely in the next 3-4 hours I make $372. I think that's what I need to make, so I'm trying, I'm going back out, but it's unlikely. And I'm also really tired of editing and carrying the camera everywhere I go. So I'm putting the camera down right here, and it's facing the door. Let me make sure I have everything I need in my pockets. Okay, so I'm gonna leave, play. When I come back, I'll tell you if I did it or not. That's it. Didn't do it. Did not do it. Table. This is bad lighting. This is a little better. There was a lot of energy, a lot of tables going when I got back there. Our table actually wasn't great. Pretty quickly there was an all-in. It was nuts versus second nuts, and after that there weren't really tons of pots. It was very social, so I was enjoying my time at the table, not even thinking about table changes. But then the social kind of died, and it got to the point of the night where like all tables were breaking down. A lot more people were leaving the room than entering. So it was tough to transfer at that point. Like every table has 2 seats open, and there's not tons of new players coming in. So I just left. Lost 25 in the second part of the session. So it's the hours were there, met every criterion except the money. What, I was up 413, and then I lost 8, so I was down to 405. Then I lost 25, so made 380, not 777, but happy with my play. There was one street in the Venetian I really wish I had back. It was just awful. Always tons of small mistakes I make, but that was really bad. Wish I had that back. Besides that, happy with the volume, happy with my play. Fun playing 7 rooms in 7 days and longer sessions without all the casino hopping and stuff. So that was cool. Hope you enjoyed the challenge, and eventually there will probably be a different challenge. And remember, rice is a spoon food.